And we're back. Your boy X, RIPMX, and everything social.
Castro Nero 88 on Instagram.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
And we are on Common Sense. All right, on today's episode of Uncommon Sense, it's mental health we're going to bring into the talks. Mental health week.
Yeah, that was the worst.
I didn't like that.
Mental health
we're bringing into the toxic. Yo, bro, don't present anything ever.
Nah.
Yo.
Okay. Yo. Judge him out. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Yo, it's Mental Health Week.
There we go.
So we're going to talk about some mental health today.
Our way of bringing you into the talks.
Yeah. In other words, yeah, we're going to bring you up to the mental health talks.
Go on, cuz.
Yeah. Continue.
That's crazy. I wish I had more to say about this mental health. But yo, realistically, boom. Let's get it started. Mental health week in Canada. Have the madam, on a personal note, have any experience with either dealing with mental health? No. You know what? We'll go that after the fact. Have the madam ever had to deal with anybody in their lives who suffer from mental health issues? On like a personal or a relative, like it could be family, friends, or anything. Like, was there any?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You go first. You say yeah first. Whatever you're comfortable sharing, obviously.
Oh, lie? I have to think about this still.
You don't even have to. You can use hypotheticals.
But you asked me about me though, so it can't be.
I realized that
hypothetical
after I
if
said
it's
it.
about me. Yeah.
No, I realized that after. Then you see me drink my water.
Yeah. Like I have a cousin. Like I don't really like talk to her too tough anymore, but like I guess she's like bipolar. I think that's the one.
Yeah.
And then it's like I don't know. I've seen her be super normal, and then sometimes like I've also seen her like paranoid, like going like the madam are out to get her type of shit.
So maybe like schizo?
I don't know if it's schizophrenic or bipolar. I think those are similar. I don't know which one it is.
I don't believe so. I think isn't schizophrenia when you hear different voices. You know what?
I think it's bipolar when you got like two different personalities.
I'm just saying because she's paranoid, right? Like I was just putting the paranoid part, like.
But like, it'll even be like, I don't know, like random shit. Like I went to go, I bought a car off of her when I was younger. Like my first whip I bought off of her, you know? And then the one day I was supposed to go get the whip, but like I had to work or something, so I didn't go. And then like the next day she there questioned me, like, yo, how come you didn't come? I thought you were gonna meet me. Like, and then I don't know, she thought I was like plotting some shit the whole time. I was just like, yo, I just couldn't make it, you know? And then, I don't know, there's more situations. I don't want to like,
Yeah. But so, all right, cool.
But
where? I was gonna say, is this something?
But it's just strange seeing like someone like at first they're like perfectly normal. Like when I was younger, I never would have thought anything was wrong with her. And then I guess I think certain experiences will be like the catalyst. Like
like jumpstart.
Yeah, they'll go through something and then all of a sudden they just start to like spiral out, you know?
Yeah. I've even seen the ones even where like in terms of experiencing being the catalyst for onset mental health issues where like someone will smoke some lace, like I don't know if it's lace weed or K2 or spice. I think it was like K2 or spice, right? And then after the fact, like it was after like, and it'd be crazy because there'd be other people smoking with them, but yo, the way it hit them fried their whole brain, their whole sense of reality. All of a sudden, it's like nothing I work to see them after the fact, right? And then I don't know, it's just.
You know somebody that happened to?
Yeah,
like, I've heard of it, but I
know people that.
personally.
Yeah, I know someone that actually got zooted. Like their brain doesn't work the same after the fact.
Yeah,
I don't know, and like I found it relatively weird considering like they were normal up until like I don't know, even high school. I'd say they were normal up until high school, and it didn't seem like they were doing anything different than the rest of the people around them were doing. You see what I'm saying? But the way it would affect them completely warped this person's sense of being itself. And so I was like, holy, like
all it takes is that one thing.
It also depends, like maybe like sometimes even genetically, right? Some people have genetic predispositions and like react differently to certain substances or certain things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard some people they can have like schizophrenia or something, and it's like dormant.
Yeah,
and then they smoke weed.
And
my brother has that. My brother
just start acting different.
He's schizo. He's kind of like not all there. Doesn't really have the best sense of reality. Like, you know, he wouldn't. To be honest, he's always paranoid. But I haven't seen him in years. But like the last time I remember him, it was like he was always paranoid, wasn't really dressing properly, let himself go. So
did something happen that like
he probably had a lot of
that?
like our other brother died. Our other brother died. So like I think that kind of like, triggered him more. I think he was already going down that path, but then that kind of triggered him and he spiraled from that.
Okay.
And then I know some people who have like a lot of like PTSD stuff. Like I know girls who got PTSD, just from like abuse and stuff like that.
Traumatic situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, that all falls into the same aspect of mental health. Like if your mental oneness, your peace and serenity are like really stable, then yeah, and the catalyst that is your mental health, it's crazy. It's crazy how problems could develop. What I came across today though, actually it was crazy on the internet. I want this it's still on the thing. It's called nightmare fuel, but like this is apparently the sounds that schizophrenic people hear. It's a reconstitution made by doctors and validated by people who suffer with schizophrenia. Want to hear it? I didn't know. I've never even I wasn't even really familiar.
It's like I want to say no, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. Obligated to say yeah.
Yeah. I know the intro, nightmare fuel, but yo, hear it up.
So this is what they hear in their head?
Yeah.
That's scary as shit. It's just a bunch of negativity.
Why one nigga saying stupid is mean.
That shit just sounds so this is what they say schizophrenic people are hearing?
Yeah.
How the fuck do they determine that?
Well, it's been validated by people who suffer from schizophrenia.
Like,
So the man are like, yo, that's what I hear.
They're probably like, yo, what voices, what are they telling you?
But yeah, like just like how people like can paint a picture based on the description, I'm assuming these people are describing what they're hearing to this
Then
doctor.
that's what they.
And then this is like, obviously you have an audio engineer that puts it all together.
Yeah,
and they would be like, yes, this is what I'm hearing. Right?
Word.
Sounds messy though. I'm not gonna lie. If you had,
yeah, you're hearing that all day. You kind of like,
you get stressed out. The man about to relax, bro.
you definitely don't want to be around nobody else.
How can you? You're over there just getting you can't even think your thoughts. You're being bombarded. If that's what that is like, you're continually
That
being.
was crazy. Even the tones of voice. Was
Yeah,
wild.
like it's almost like some of them
one
are
man's
almost like
whispering, one man's fucking like yelling, like what, like I don't know. That's
But we
too
heard
much.
what, like 10 seconds of that? Like,
oh yeah, we heard a minute,
a minute of
If
that, and
that's
I'm
all
already
day,
like,
right?
You go through that all day,
Or like
that's
even if you have
crazy.
like even if it's not all day, like I'm sure there'll be periods of times, right? You
Yeah.
have. I know I'm familiar with. They have episodes, right?
Okay.
So it may not be full time. I'm sure there are cases where people are full time, like whatever it is they're
Yeah.
experiencing. But I don't know. That's a lot, bro. You're getting bombarded and assaulted.
Yeah.
and I guess the craziest thing is like when you're trying to explain it to somebody, and all they're doing is telling you, yo, calm down, calm down. That's probably a lot more harder to deal with because they're like, yo, I can't calm down. Like, you know, like, and then when you hear what they're listening to or hearing, it's like, oh,
Like this is it all the time, fam. You can't
Yeah.
even relax. Meditate.
No.
What?
That's crazy.
No, that's crazy. It's crazy. And then like I don't know.
That's
It's interesting because like I know around the world, different cultures interpret it differently, right? Like I guess I don't know. I can't give specific word, but I'd heard. I didn't want to say it because it's not like I don't have the exact information present right now. But like where people would view that maybe as like a spiritual sickness as opposed to like an actual mental illness or like some kind. You know what I
Say
mean?
like he's possessed or something.
Yeah, or like he
And then you
picks
have to
up channel.
perform an exorcism or do some
the devil.
type of obia or something.
Yeah,
Make it go away. You know.
that's
Yeah.
what like exactly. Like I don't know. It's interesting. Mental health is like one of those touchy subjects that people aren't really like fully comfortable speaking about right now. I still find.
Yeah, it's one of the ones too. It's hard to like see what someone else is going through, and then it's at the same time because it's hard. You can't see what they're experiencing in their mind. You know, like if you broke your leg, you can see your leg's broken. You know, because you can't see it. Then there's also people that just like use it as an excuse for like poor behavior or whatever. So it's like it's hard to determine when somebody is saying something, like even like a kid, right? Like the parent might just feel like this guy's misbehaving. Whole time this guy's hearing that in his head all day or something. You know what I mean? Like, but it's hard to determine if that's the situation or if the kid's just fucking around, you know?
Yeah. I think after a certain point though, like it kind of, you're right. It's not always visible, but there'll be signs. There'll be things that'll kind of be like off. I don't know. I think so. I've
I
kind
think
of
so
noticed things
too,
too, right? Like
but-
like a certain thing I've noticed when people aren't doing the best mentally, like even in a classroom setting or a setting where like people are all kind of like, you know, continually present. When you notice people maybe a change in their hygiene or they stop doing certain things, or it's like, you know, like there's like
They're letting
certain
themselves go.
telltale yeah, right? There'll be certain kind of signs that are alluding to like the wellness of the mind not really being fully there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not always the case.
And there's
Obviously.
different levels to this shit too. So it's
Right.
like some people it's not as severe as others. It's like a very not confusing, but it's like a very subjective subject, right? Like there's so many different degrees to it. So it's hard to determine definitively like what's wrong with somebody all the time.
Word. Ideally, what would you say, like, and both of you, and like, feel free to answer, whoever wants to answer first. What are some personal outlets or personal ways you guys deal with your own stress and mental health? Just for the audience, share some, you know, it's a safe space. Let's talk about it.
Shit.
Wanna go?
I'm over here dying. I don't know what I'm going through.
Lack of hydration.
You go
You definitely need to.
What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do? Personalized.
I walk. I go to the gym. I exercise. I try to get oxygen flowing to the brain. I do sauna. I do steam room. I try to stay. To be honest, I try to stay busy. I try to do positive things. Certain music, I might put on certain music. I feel music plays a part in people's moods too. So I listen to music. I used to write.
Sorry, I didn't even mean to cut you off, but I just before you move on from music, are you the type of person where if you're in a sad mood, are you gonna listen to sad music?
No, not sad music. I can't do that. I don't want to. You know, I need to listen
You're
to
not trying
something.
to drown in sadness.
Nah, that wouldn't make sense to me. Like I'm gonna listen to something that's more like upbeat and more, you know, gets me thinking more happier thoughts.
Word. Do you have any comfortable songs?
I probably put on some conscious reggae, like some, you know, some woman I need you. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I might put on some jock
Holy.
here.
oh, you're loving over there.
I mean, yo, in them time there, you need some
This guy
love.
lets his dreads out for that one.
Yeah.
Big spliff just.
Yeah.
I talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, just certain shit like that. Definitely, you need to find what works for you, because like, I would talk to my homies, but like honestly, I that's something I'm like getting used to now.
Word.
Before I didn't used to vent to the dogs because it's like I just find that, you know, madam think a lot of things are a joke, so you don't, or like you just don't want people to know your business. So I didn't really tell nobody nothing. But now I'm starting to get more accustomed to like venting or like letting people know feelings that I'm having like maybe bottled up.
I feel that. How about yourself?
Shit. I would fuck. Depends on the problem, you know? If it's something that you potentially could solve, then I would try to think like, what are the things I could do to fix this? You know what I mean? Certain things you can't fix. Like, I don't know why I'm dying like this. Like, let's say somebody passed away or something, you know? You can't fix that, right? So all I could say is, for the ones you can fix, try and fix the problem. Otherwise, just keep yourself busy.
What would you say?
Like-
What do you mean by keeping yourself busy? Like, be a
For
little more
me,
descriptive.
okay, so yeah, like I play soccer. I come here, I do the podcast. Between that and then, like, even if I'm at home, sometimes I'm just like looking up information on different topics that interest me. Like, I just feel like I'm trying to be like somewhat productive
Right.
on a regular basis. So even if I'm having like a bad day, quote unquote, I have something to look forward to. Like I have an activity that like
Purpose?
I'm building upon. Yeah, a purpose. That's a better way to describe it. Like I have a sense of purpose in these activities. Like I'm not gonna be a professional athlete, you know. But even just to go play for fun, like I enjoy it, and it's exercise too, so it's healthy. So like it just at least makes me feel like I did something valuable for myself. And then while I'm doing it, like while I'm playing, I'm not focused on 17 other things. I'm just focused on that right there. And then,
Right.
for example, if I come here, I'm focused on what I'm doing here. Or even if I'm at home, like preparing something, I'm like for the show, or you know, in relation to what we're doing, like I'm focused on that. I have outlets for my focus. You know what I'm saying? And then that will keep me from thinking about that particular thing. Because if you're idle, then those
start to-
negative thoughts become invasive. You know, like
Yeah.
they have somewhere to
sounding like
land
these
because
guys.
you're sitting still. You're basically like an easy target
Yeah.
because you're not doing nothing. Keep yourself busy, keep it moving. Then it's harder for those thoughts to land on you because, bro, you have objectives. You know, so.
No, that was well put.
That's
I
what I
like that.
think.
I like that. Make it hard for the negativity to land. I like that. That's
Yeah.
hard. That's hard. Yeah, personally, me, I'm real reflective. I reflect a lot. I find like I spend a lot of time sitting in silence or like sitting alone.
I do that too.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. I love the piece. When you quiet the mind and you really hear like, and you ask yourself the questions that you need the answers to, you'll find the answers.
Yeah.
But more or less, like it's also very important, I find, to be able to talk to people who understand, who you're not afraid to, like, I don't know, be your full authentic, or literally 99% of you with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important to be able to share your reality and like your real, like, say you're going through something, your real problem. You don't want to like sugarcoat it, because then you're gonna only get like, I don't know, like a real, like halfway perspective or halfway opinion.
You're gonna get back what you gave.
Right. And so if you're really looking for a solution, because some people just complain to complain. I want to hear themselves talk. A lot of people like complain about shit and don't necessarily want the answers to it.
Sometimes when people are venting to me, like especially we're close, I ask them like, all right, listen, do you want a solution to your problem or do you just want to vent right now?
Yeah.
You let me know what you want, bro, and I'm gonna help you out. Because if I'm here trying to solve problems, you want to talk in circles, it's not gonna work.
No, for sure.
Because eventually I'm gonna tell you, nigga, you're the fucking problem. You know what I mean? But
I think it's good to be conscious of both, though. Like there are times, like even me, like sometimes I just want to bitch and complain, nigga.
Sometimes you just want to vent, fam. And I have to ask you, yo, fam, so what is this right now? Do you
I didn't want no positive. I want no judgments.
You want the floor right now, fam.
Yo, fam, let me perform.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
so and I feel like also even asking somebody that lets them put things into perspective. Like you're angry. We understand you're angry. But at what? What are you angry about?
So
Okay.
yo, do you have a dog that like you can call to vent to?
Yes. Yes, I started a podcast with these niggas.
Okay, other than the random, like you know what I'm saying? Like
No, but like realistically, it's you have to think about who you actually can talk to on a real like basis and who you can like be real and raw with, and like also in conjunction. And, sorry, I don't even like that word. In following that, you also got to like kind of value that person's perspective and opinion, because like you could tell someone who may not fully understand where it is you might be coming from, but they'll hear you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like their opinion or their perspective or their insight may not be exact. It may not land for you the way you need to be.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
when you're it's fuck when you're looking for advice on certain things, it's like sometimes you need an experienced opinion.
Yes.
So you can't just. There are people who are not living your life, but they're intelligent and they can give you a good overall opinion. But sometimes you're like, nah, bro. Like I need to hear from somebody
Like
who
me.
is walking in
Yeah.
my shoes. Like
shows a little more
So,
understanding.
Yeah, so that like I can compare my experience with theirs, and then I can I can get like a
Frame of reference.
an idea of what makes sense because this person's gone through the same thing and these were their outcomes. Whereas if you're an outsider, even if you're intelligent, it's like,
you don't know what's going on.
but you didn't do this.
Yeah, you don't
though.
really know.
You know, so
You don't know how certain things feel because you don't know about certain experiences.
And unfortunately, I think there's a lot of people that don't have that outlet. Like they don't have someone that, one, they're comfortable to express their whole 100% self with. And then two, this person has also been in my shoes before, so they can give me an experienced perspective in return, you know? I feel like there's probably a lot of people that don't have that just because I
True.
like,
No,
when
that's true,
I'm
it's true.
online, that's what I see. A lot of young men are like lonely and they don't. There's even a lot of guys that like not even just not having a girlfriend, they don't even have friends, bro.
So then, even like relating to that, how do you feel about like the notion of therapy or people seeking out a therapist? Like, is it something you find valid if you can't find? Like, is it something you would recommend to people?
It's fucked because it's like it's kind of subjective to the therapist at hand. Like I know for a fact I've been through some shit that if I went to the most certified therapist, like, buddy, you cannot help me with this because you never did this. You
But are you
didn't
going
do this
into that
particular
just with
thing.
that in mind? Like, you
No,
know,
but that's
like,
what I'm saying. It's subjective. It depends on what it is that you need therapy for. If you can identify your problem, then maybe you can figure out like who's the best outlet.
because when you go to a therapist, you can't go there with like, oh, you didn't live my life, so I can't take yours advice. Like, you kind of just got to go in there open-minded and expecting to hear an all-round perspective.
Yeah,
It's a reflection, nonetheless.
I understand that. Okay, so overall, I would just say to answer your question, yes, I would still recommend like therapy. I think having some third party intervention, somebody else come in and give you basically an assessment of yourself, that could help you out in a lot of ways, you know? But I don't always think just because like they graduated and they have those credentials that necessarily they can help everybody identify with their problem. Sometimes you need like a specific person to, like, for example, like, bro, if you're trying to be a boxer, you couldn't just have a general athlete teach you how to fight. You need someone who's very specific to this thing, you know? So if you have a like very specific problem, you like, let's say you're going through like a sickness or something, and you just want to know how to even manage that mentally, you know? You can't go to just a therapist. Like, they're not sick. They never been there. They didn't overcome your disease or your whatever, you know what I mean? Like, so like, how would they be able to provide that perspective, you know?
We've heard his stance. What's your stance on recommending therapy? Would you do it or no?
Would I do it? Yeah. I
Would you
would do it.
recommend it to others?
Yeah, I'd recommend it if you're actually gonna be like open and truthful to like and like willing to actually find a solution.
Find a solution. Now, like, what do
Because
you,
like the therapist is like they're there to help you find a solution to whatever the problem is, or like, so if you're trying to find a solution, yes, I would recommend going to a therapist. Or at least put you on the path where you can, even if like the therapist doesn't help you get there.
so what would be okay? So what would be a benefit of seeking a therapist instead of
Outside opinion.
talking to one of the brethrens?
Like, sometimes I don't know if you're, again, the friend you choose to like, you know, confide in and vent it with, like, I think they should have some sort of like wisdom and knowledge to them, because that's the whole point of venting to them, because you look at this person like, yo, I value your advice. So when you're going to the therapist, I think you should definitely, like I said, go there with an open mind, and it would help you get on the right path. And I think their opinion is, they don't know you, so they're kind of giving you a different perspective where you could look at it and be like, you know what, maybe you're right. You're seeing it from a different person's angle. Your friend might know you too well, so you don't know if that's the, you don't know. They might have the same values as you and agree with the same stuff you do, so you don't know. You might need another opinion.
Nah, I feel you. I absolutely feel you. I'd recommend seeking therapy if, like I said, if someone felt like they didn't have an outlet to express themselves. I feel like everybody, like, realistically needs to be heard and feel like they like heard in a safe capacity or safe space where you don't feel like you're being judged at all. And like that's part of the reason, I think a main reason people seek out these outlets. Personally, I have not done therapy yet, or yeah, at this stage of my life, I have not seeked out like professional counseling or professional therapy. But yeah, I'm not against it.
How do you feel about the statement, everybody needs therapy?
I think it just relates to everybody needs to express. Everyone needs to like be able to like
You think everybody needs therapy?
Therapy
like
per
the-
se,
I've heard it.
formal therapy.
Yeah.
I think that the benefit of the therapy is what they're actually saying. So I think like I said, there's many ways to get relief, get outlet. Like someone who's okay talk or has healthy outlets to express themselves may not require, like, I don't know, an anonymous person or completely person
Yeah.
out of the picture. I don't know, they're already comfortable expressing themselves with who they already are, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like as long as
If
you
you
have an
feel
outlet,
like it's a personal,
then that in itself is therapy. As long as
Yeah.
you feel confident in the place that you're seeking the
Yeah.
therapy from, I think like that, like if it's making you feel better about your problem, then I feel like then that in itself is therapy. However, when I
Right.
heard the statement and then like I discussed it with somebody, they were
think
saying
it's-
like, no, everybody should have like formal therapy.
But you know what that's like saying? It's like I'm gonna equate it to the same kind of thing. Like everyone should exercise. Everyone should go to the gym, right? And now it's like, how do you go exercise? Well, some people may exercise at home. So for exercise means a lot of different things to different people. But to say no, everyone should go to the gym is kind of like how I'm getting the everyone should go to therapy.
That's how I feel.
You get what I'm
I
saying?
agree
Like
with that.
you can still seek the benefits of said therapy or whatever out. Like you can still get physically fit or exercise and not necessarily go to the gym. In the same capacity, you can get mentally fit and not have to go to therapy if you have healthy outlets and you practice these things.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That sounds sound, right?
No,
Yeah, I was tripping over my words earlier. Holy crap. I was like, oh, I got that one off nice. Anybody else want to touch on the mental health topic?
Let's see. Are most people actually happy?
Because you want to go first? Because about my brain, like I have my answers.
You
but,
just
like,
freeze?
I did.
You just froze,
I did.
didn't you?
I didn't want to say what I thought.
Are most people actually happy?
I'm gonna say no.
But obviously, this is just an opinion. We
Yeah.
don't have no data, no
These
statistics.
days, I don't think
How
so.
do you feel between your
No,
experiences?
I
and
don't
everything?
think most people are happy. And like there's a wide variety of reasons and like places where people display this, such as the internet. The overall social tone of the internet, it doesn't seem like a happy place to me. You ever see the comment section of any post?
Terrible.
Right.
It's
Now,
actually
let
a
me
place
just
to
add
be.
on to just a little bit. Now, this unhappiness, do you think this is specific to the culture? So, like us being in the Western world, North America, so on and so forth? Or do you think this is worldwide? Like from Ethiopia to Japan? Like,
You know what it is?
everybody's unhappy. Or
I
do you think
think-
this is like our side of the world's
I
experience?
think our side of the world's understanding of happiness and where we sell the population to get it from, I think because of that, our shit's kind of fucked up over here. Like I can't speak. I know that happiness is subjective, and like you said, across the world, like the poor people across the nations are happy when they got food and water, and like to them, they will really feel a sense of happiness and gratitude, right? That vibrational sense of like, oh man, appreciation. Whereas like the same, like people are over here overindulge, and so the sense of like you may not get happiness like that. Like I think that it's almost like the culture or the practice over here around happiness here, like in this culture for the sake of conversation, is almost like soulless, right? Like it's very like everything's very, very, I don't want to say capital, like consumer. Like we sell everything. The notion though over here, we're trying to sell people happiness and we're not telling them like you got to go inside to get it. You get what I'm saying?
Look within
I
yourself.
understand what you're saying, but could you elaborate?
Well, like everything's commodified over here in this side of the world. Everything's sold, everything's packaged, and we like, for example, like Christmas is supposed to be the happiest time of the year. Why is it the happiest time of the year? Not only because you're supposed to like spend time with family and whatnot, because you're supposed to buy things. You're supposed to buy and show your love through the act of purchasing things for other people, right? So it's very consumer based. I find like we've tied happiness to.
Yeah. Like I can agree with that. Like especially living in Toronto, if you think about as an adult, what are you gonna do for fun this weekend? It's gonna cost you some funds. Like it's gonna be expensive. Like what are you gonna do? You're gonna go to the club? Yeah, like a section is what, like a band at
Yes.
least.
Just going out to eat.
go out to
Something
eat. Yeah.
simple.
But you know what it is? Even look at the requirements. So like I don't know if it's just the internet space or if it's just King Street or if it's just like, the surface level shit that we see, but like look at like the social was it requirements now that people have for dating, like, oh, like what can someone do for me? Like a man can only buy my love. A man can only, you know what I mean? And like this is
How,
I find it's
how
kind of
realistic is that? Because like even when I was thinking of like things being like people's happiness being tied to money, I'm even thinking like the designer clothes,
exactly.
or just the being on Instagram, giving the impression that you're making money, whether you are or not.
Right.
You have to show it off, or even if like somebody does something wrong, if they've made enough money, then we can absolve them of all the stupid things or bad things that they've done because they have money. Like,
So you even like I even want to talk about just like before I lose the point. I'm relating it to when I did the Lady SB experiment, right? And I even asked her, I said, what makes you happy? and they cut this part off, or they was edited out, right? And like the whole when a man could buy me a Birkin bag, or my man buys me what I want.
But is she a real person?
No, but this is representative. But this is representative of a voice online, because there are a lot of people in the comments who identify with her. There are people in the comments who are saying, "Yes, I agree with her." Yeah. Like this is a very it's not the perspective that we agree with, or that we are even attracted to, but there is and then again, there's a population and demographic of man that is out there like, yeah, she's right. A man should show his love in this capacity. So there are people in these populations that validate this mindset.
There are, especially online. Like I hear a lot of that, but I think people go online to try and put their best foot forward. And if that's the popular idea right now, then they're going to participate in it. They're going to act like they're in alignment with whatever the ongoing narrative is, And right now the narrative is basically money rules everything. But I wonder how realistic is this in day-to-day life, in Toronto, of the women that you guys have been with, do you feel like the majority of them were trying to use you like a fucking ATM?
No, but that's because of my self-worth and my sense of self. I feel like the way I navigate my interactions, I'm not navigating my interactions on the basis of that. Let me ask you another question.
Hold on. Well, first of all, because you didn't answer, you asked, but I have a question that ties into that. So let you answer first.
Do I feel like they're trying to use me?
Do you feel like of all the experiences you've had with women, do you feel like some of them tried to, if you had went on 10 dates, how many of these women do you think are trying to exploit you financially?
3.
Like 30%? Okay. I don't feel like I've had anyone try and do that to me, really.
I feel like it's because of how you navigate and the basis you interact. Like, yo, bro, I can almost
and even
see.
30% I can live with, on a general basis. I could believe that at least 30% of women are out here trying to tap somebody's pockets. You know what I mean? But in my personal experience, I haven't really been through that. And yeah, it might be because of how I personally just navigate throughout life. But now let me ask you another question. So you said it's specific to the women, to how you conduct yourself. So does that mean that the women that you went out with, maybe they didn't try you, but do you think they're out there trying other men?
I definitely think that's a possibility. I definitely think that they're
by and large.
Yeah, I think that's a possibility.
So if you went on, I'm gonna ask you the same question basically. If you went on 10 dates,
been on dates.
How many of these women are trying to exploit other men for money?
Okay, here's the thing. There are a lot of men throwing money and trying to give and shower these women, and them simply receiving them and being well
that's
aware.
That's not exploitation.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's I've seen women where they'll receive the gifts knowing damn well they don't like this man, but they see a favorable situation, so they'll exploit the situation.
That's not what I'm asking. What I mean is their intention. This woman's intention is to get finances or some type of outside benefit from this man. Outside of her just liking him and wanting to be with him, she's trying to gain something from him. How many of these, you said most of the women you've been you come across do not deal with you like that.
Yes.
But how often do you think they deal with other men like that? So if you went on 10 dates, how many of these 10 women
20%.
are trying to do it? About 20%?
I'm not gonna lie. I think most of the women these days are when they're going in that lane, they're pretty straight up and let niggas know. Sorry. What's actually happening from the get. They let them know, listen, if you're gonna talk to me, I need this, I need my hair done, they have the requirements that's laid out for.
I feel like they probably would do, because it would waste their time.
I feel like the women now, it's yo, if you're gonna holler at me, if you're a certain type of woman and you're a certain type of guy and you guys link, there's a financial mutual agreement of what I have to do if
pretty early on.
Yeah, if I want you to be in my graces right now. So when me and you link, I pay for meals, hair, nails, pedicure, wax, whatever. We take these nice pictures. We might go on a trip. To other people, it looks like I'm simping. I just have it like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's their agreement. And she might have 2-3 other people that she does that with, and he might have 2-3 other girls he does that with. So I just figure nowadays it's it's pretty on the table of this is what's gonna happen. And if you're not in that lane, they might not even go to dinner with you.
Okay. I could agree with that. I think you said about 2 out of 10 women. You said about 3 out of 10. I could say it's probably...
The ones that I'm talking about are the ones that they're trying to be slick about what their actual motive is.
Yeah, they might be slick about it, but ultimately that's what they that's what they
like,
want.
you know,
They want
but, like,
some
so
kind of
I respect
financial
the one
gain.
that puts it out on the table because she's not trying to
but
finesse.
my point on asking was just to like say like I don't think that most women are seeking men for financial gain. Like the way that we see it online, like I feel like it's much more aggressive on the internet than it is in real life. Like,
I don't know. Honestly, that's definitive. Yo, a lot of
because you just said 2 out of 10. He just said 3 out of 10.
no,
That's a
but like,
minority of them.
no, exactly. But that, like I said, that's also privy to my conduct, right, and my experience. And that's like even when I'm saying that, it's like, yo, I know girls that are like, they may not navigate. So like, we may not. They're not looking at other people or these men in the same fashion they're looking at me.
But
they may
remember,
have
my
sugar
question
daddies.
was, do you think they're doing it to other men?
So
and
the
then you
okay, so
answered
hold
based
on,
on how they treat other men, not you.
But I had the sugar daddy thing in mind. So does that count? Is that something specific different?
Yeah. She goes out on dates with men for some form of financial gain, whether she wants to be with this man because he has money, or she'll do something for some change. You know what I mean? She got a couple clients, whatever. Like, I don't know.
Right.
But like when you're going out with women and you come across them, how many of them do you think are out here trying to exploit men for their money? I agree with the maybe 2 to 3 out of 10. I don't think it's much more than that.
I could say 2 to 3 out of 10, like probably around. That's right. But I do think that the idea of it, especially with the emergence of like, the liberating of sexuality and this whole like, the movement, the OnlyFans movement, and this whole like, I don't know, just free will liquid sexuality thing. A lot of girls like do practice that option now. Like when I was in school, like I was in Ryerson University, a lot of girls would be on the seeking arrangement sites, bro. And they're not always sexual arrangements. Sometimes it's just companionship. You just do something like, you know what I mean? Come to dinner with me. But what I'm saying is they're exchanging their time and their value for money with men who want that. And so was it like,
I'm willing to put her in the same category.
And that was, and by and large, it was a large, like in that setting, there was a lot of them.
She's quite obviously seeking financial gain from this. So
yeah.
She definitely would go into that, like, into that category. You know?
It was just more their roster.
It was just more frequent than I thought.
I think it's about like, maybe like 3 out of 10 of them, about 30% of them. I don't think the majority of women out there is like, I'm looking for a man simply so he can buy me some shoes, take me on trips, X, Y, and Z. Now, women naturally want a man that can provide, and then she's good, like she would like to receive. Like ultimately, she wants to live a nice life with this man, which will usually be based on what he's paying for. You know what I mean? But I don't think by and large, like just to go on a date with a woman, you got to be driving a Benz, you got to take her to Roof Chris, and you got to, I don't know.
No,
you
know
be
what?
Cash Apping her. Well, we don't have Cash App here, but e-transferring her money for her lunch. I seen? Just because she gave you her number. Like, bro, I don't think that shit's real, bro.
On a level, bro, I see it a lot, especially with the younger generations, fam. Like I be even seeing like kids, like 16.
3 out of 10 is not a lot to me.
No, but like I'm saying, like younger generations that are kind of growing up with where they're being more directly influenced by the internet thing. They're growing like, remember, we're still an older demographic, right? The younger generations, they're over there like, bro, kids 16, 17, 18, they're spending, they're doing the Ruth Chris dates. And like, it's a regular thing. Like kids have designer in high school, designer down. And when I was in high school, fam, it wasn't like that personally.
Yeah, but.
And like they're buying things, fam, my sister, like guys are buying things for my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll buy her food or buy her, like,
guys,
a lot more common.
I have an older sister. So like guys trying to buy my sister stuff, like that's nothing new.
But like, I don't know, fam. Like, I just thought it was.
Man's been doing that. What? Like, trying to buy your way into a woman's
I never really
heart?
was
like, that's nothing new at
it's
all.
It's just now there's so much going on, bro.
I think, again, I think it's down to, like, the internet and the algorithm. If you're seeing that a lot, then you think that that's reality by and large. But, like, I just don't believe that most women are incentivized that greatly by money. Like, there's so many women out here, like, single mothers. Like, is your baby father rich? No. Okay, so if money's the be-all and end-all, then why do you guys keep having a roster or a resume of men who don't have that much money?
Those
They're
guys
tired of it.
Nah, those guys talk to pounds. Those guys are the slick invaders, bro.
Bro, so then that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's like money's not always the determining factor, you know? And like, I just don't think like.
Wait, how do we end up here?
Because we're, what was the original question?
Yeah. We went away from capitalism and money buying happiness, and then companionship and buying
Yeah.
hoes. Yo, let's bring it all back. Bring it all back.
Yeah, well, like in summary, all I'm saying is I just don't think that like as much as the internet is a very materialistic place, I don't think in real life that people are that hyper focused on money.
So let's focus.
I think the experiences they
so let's
have
bring it
with
back.
others are more important.
So do you think that people are happy?
Do I think people are happy
Most
by and
people.
large? No. Nah, probably
Why
not.
is that?
I think a lot of people are living a reality that they don't enjoy.
Can I just be frank?
Can
They
you
ain't
be
got-
frank?
They ain't got no money, nigga. Fam, a lot of people are struggling to get by over here, bro.
Yeah,
an
but
image.
I was talking about in regards to a relationship. Like,
Okay, I
what
just-
is
I
she
just want-
looking for in a relationship? Yes, we
I
all
just
want
fucking around
money,
with the
bro.
money.
Oh yeah, we want some damn money.
I think if you live on social media, you're probably more affected by the image you have to keep up with. Like, you know?
The youth. Because
Yeah,
the youth
but
is what
even
live
there's
on.
big
like,
people too, right? There's like, bro, we're looking at it like just you, bro. There's big people who love the internet too. They love the same shit these youths do. The same music these youths bump to is the same music I bump to at certain times. So I can't even be like, oh, yo, we're not that far off. Even the way people dress, it's not that far off.
Young people are more likely to be like put their life onto the internet, but there's still a lot of older people that participate in the same fuckery.
nah, it's crazy. I know.
There's a whole lot of them.
social media basically turned life into like it's almost like a high school setting or
Yeah.
like a popularity contest.
Yeah,
Everybody wants to be
because
cool.
it's one big social setting, just like school.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
think people are as happy as like
They're portraying.
that's a big one.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like everything looks good on camera.
No, it's true. It's true.
You know what I'm
it's true.
saying? Like
I think-
I know couples who they beef. You know what I'm saying? They argue, but like on camera they look like, yo, they live a good life because they have to keep that up. Right? You don't want people to see like, oh, there's a flaw. in
Yeah,
the-
I feel like that just makes the problem worse. Like, I think it's hard enough to like, get by in like a major city like Toronto. Like rent is crazy, gas is crazy, car insurance. Like just the cost of living here is simply very high,
Yeah.
you know. But then you add on the pressure to have designer clothes and jewelry and pop bottles and have
cool.
a nice car and just be cool. Yeah. When you add the pressure of impressing other people onto the fact that this is already a pretty hard place to
Get
thrive
by.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, well, now you're fucked. You know, like now you've done yourself a disservice. But like so many people spend so much time plugged into their phone that it's almost inevitable that you're gonna be exposed to something that you want but can't readily access every day. And that has to be disappointing to some degree.
You know why? Because it feels so close but so far.
Yeah,
That's
it's like it's right
frustrating.
here, but it's really all the way over
Yeah,
there.
and that's
you
a
know?
frustrating reality, right?
It's fucked up.
Oh man, is it ever? I was gonna say something, it slipped my mind. What'd you just say?
I was just saying people are like they have access to something that they're exposed to something that they can't readily access.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Thank you for repeating your sentence. I was gonna say, yeah. Also, in terms of like the happiness thing, I don't think it's it's simple, but I don't think it's as easy as people would. I don't know. It's not that easy to achieve. I think happiness and like true understanding and like true like fulfillment, that shit takes work. And just like being fit, if we're gonna equate like the mental health and the physical health analogy,
Can't get a BBL for love.
yo, you can't fake the no, but real shit. You can't fake
You're
the funk.
entitled to nothing. You have to earn everything.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
by that theory.
even when when I come across people in this physical reality that like feel at peace or they have like a real tranquil or serene vibration. Yo,
What other
that's
reality did you meet them in? I'm not gonna lie.
yo,
I took that in. I'm like, hold on. But I just like,
Yeah, I know,
I let
'cause
it be. But yo, I'm glad that you pointed that out. Like,
Anyhow,
yo,
no, 'cause
what
it-
dimension, fam?
fam,
What's
no,
going
this
on?
one. I'm just saying, advanced humans exist, and people with like who have done the work and practiced themselves and their peace and their happiness, they exist. But it takes work, bro, and takes discipline. I find. I don't feel like you can say you're happy and distract yourself with pleasure, but I don't think that's real happiness for the soul.
I think before you even do the work, like you have to know what work needs to be done. Like I think you have to really question, like, yo, what motivates you, bro? Like where do you feel the most comfortable? Like what provides you with actual happiness and what takes away from your happiness? Like what's going on in your routine that's incorrect? You know, like every day there's probably something that you do that doesn't make you happy. Like
But see, when people get into a routine, they don't even like.
You're not
Sometimes
even-
you don't even know you're in a bad routine.
But that's part of the responsibility, right? Like it's your life. Nobody else can live it for you. So if you want outcomes from your like if you wanted to get if you wanted a job, you have to go to work every day. You want to get money, you have to go to work to get a paycheck. So like fam, you have to like maintain your life. Just the way you maintain your job, you have to maintain your life. Your car, you have to go and you have to put gas in it. You have to get oil changes. If you start hearing some fucked up noise, you probably gotta go check the mechanic. Yo, I heard a fucked up noise, fam. Like, do something about this. Because if you don't, eventually it's gonna get louder and then something's gonna stop working. Fam, you operate the same way. So you can't just be like, oh, like, yo, just this just happened. And I did nothing about it. It just happened. Nothing just happens to you, you know. Like, you're in charge of your life. So you have to go and proactively do things that benefit you and try and eliminate the things that don't. Like, that. There's not really too many other options.
But
So
there's
yeah, hold on. I didn't mean to cut you off. But let me. What would be the human equivalent or a lifestyle equivalent of like knowing you need to get your oil changed?
Oh, who needs an oil change? Yo, beer people need to fix up, bro.
Yeah, you know.
Beer people.
Yo,
So,
but
yo,
niggas
we
see
could
that
just
light
list
go
them
on
off.
and ignore it though.
Yeah, so we can list them off. And there's a couple of people who are gonna tell me that I can go all the way to hell in the comment section, but it's fine. It's fine.
You're ready to
So
go
yo,
Let them know.
first off, you're fat. You know you're fucking up, fam. I don't need to tell you that.
It's time
bro.
for an oil change.
You know you're big. You know you're bigger than you should
there.
be.
Calorie change.
When's the last time you exercised? Okay, when's the last time you ate some fruit, drank some water? What did you eat yesterday, bro? You know that there's beer incorrectness in this routine, fam. You're eating beer fried chicken and you're not getting no cardio?
I eat it with watermelon.
Now you just
Fucking with people, cuz. I like it. I like it. You're fucking with people.
You know what I'm saying?
You're representing the culture, fam.
Yo, listen.
All right, fam. There's a lot of diabetes in the
It's
culture.
an
You have
amazing
fun
combo.
with that. See?
Try it.
Yo, I believe you. I believe you. But yo, are you gonna exercise afterwards at least? You know, like do something beneficial. Like, okay, you wanted to eat the good fried chicken.
All right, so
When's the last time you were
fat
at?
people.
So you're fat, bro.
What else?
Okay.
Only fat people need an oil change?
No,
Who
beer
else needs
people
an
need
oil
an oil change.
Who?
Yo, you have a job that doesn't pay you that much and you don't like it, bro. And
How is
like,
that indicative of an oil change? A lot
no,
of people live
like
that.
if you have like an entry level job, you know, not if you have like a career, you did put in an effort to get a better job, but like, yo, if you're like a grown person and you work at like McDonald's or something, like, bro, you know that like,
I mean, don't complain about it if you're gonna, you know what I mean? Because if you're gonna,
It's not a
if
matter-
you're complaining about
I don't know
it,
if
then
that's
get an oil
indicative
change.
of an oil change. I feel like that's like, bro, a lot of people, what if that's the best they could do at the circumstance they're living with?
at like our age,
Yeah. Some people
how could that be the best you could do?
Because there's people out there with no job.
Fam,
That doesn't
bro,
mean that it's the best. That's the worst you could do. Like,
bro, McDonald's is
just because
is
he's
paying
doing the
good
worst
these
doesn't mean you're
days.
doing the best because you're doing better than him. You know
just
what I
saying,
mean? Like,
people
you identified a
all
problem,
I'm
though.
saying is people make careers out of McDonald's and like move
Dog,
on
McDonald's
up
is
the food
paying
chain.
Are you
good these
moving up,
days.
though?
They
Possibly.
can.
You can. Are you, though? Are you doing the things to propel
then I
yourself
think-
into
but
that direction?
I think that you should specify that like this. Like I don't
Well, I
think
was
that's
going to elaborate. I don't think simply having a bad job, but if you're dissatisfied with the job, are you looking at yourself like, what skills do you bring to the table that can earn you more money? How could you get yourself a promotion at this job?
complex.
Or
Have
is this
you
a
made
stepping stone
attempts? Yeah, are you making attempts to go? It's one thing to fail. It's another thing to never try.
So how
know?
do people know when they need an ambition oil change?
That's something that's like a
You
self-reflection thing.
yeah,
like, you know what
that's
I'm
why I
saying?
said first you have to ask
I
yourself,
don't know.
like,
It's just
what are
because
your
being
goals?
fat was so easy to identify. The light was going off.
Yeah, that one's easy still.
So
That
now
one's
what?
easy.
So this one's just a noise in the back all of a sudden. Something might be
I
going-
think
I
because
might
that
be
one's
lacking
actually
ambition.
that one's like a physical trait, right? So it's like
That
you
one's
can-
physical,
You
so
can
it's much
see what
easier
you can
to
work
see.
on.
Right.
But it's like, okay, the commonality would be you probably want to be fit, you want to feel good, you want to look good. That's what most people want. So if you're fat, like, I don't mean like chubby, I mean like you're obviously like a big person, like you probably don't like how you look, you probably don't like how you feel, and you know that it's ultimately unhealthy to live that way. Like that's a fact. So you could, and you know you don't exercise, you don't eat healthy, so you know you like where you went wrong with that. Like the job thing is a little bit more complicated, but like if you are dissatisfied with the job, you've identified that that's the problem. You don't like this job. Have you done anything to get a better job, or do you just go there every day and say, I hate this shit?
You go there every day because you have bills you need to pay. You got to feed yourself as well. So you eat a lot of that food, which actually contributes to your weight gain. But
Yeah, but have you done?
Yo,
like, it's
you
one
had
thing
to
if you
add that,
fucked
eh?
up. Like, if you tried something and it didn't work, like, okay.
But this is working
have
right
you
now.
done anything to try and get a new job? Have you done anything to get a promotion at the job
Yeah,
that
I'm
you're
trying,
at?
but because of my lack of experience, this is the best I'm able to obtain.
So how
So-
can you acquire more skills?
Bro, it sounds
Trying.
like you
I
just
need
gotta
bill-
like
I have
keep.
bills to pay.
I didn't
What-
ask about your bills.
How
Fam,
can I-
everybody has an amount of free time, like where you
Again,
don't have
that's-
like. You could go and research something. You can go take a course. You could do something.
I
Like,
have to help my mentally unwell brother.
yo, fam, why is your life the hardest? Like,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
come to me with this,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like, you need a professional,
Yeah,
fam. I
now
just,
you need therapy.
yeah, like, I'm not the guy to be
Yeah,
asking this.
I can't afford therapy.
Yo, fam, I already told you to stop talking to me. Like, it's already over with, bro. I can't help you, bro. But I feel like,
But I feel like
yeah,
somebody
but I
else
feel
can.
like, yo, moving on from this guy in his tragic life, like, I don't know. That's a tough situation, but I feel
You're
like
the rare people, man.
yeah,
You know
if you don't like your current circumstance, have you identified anything you could do to fix it? And have you tried any of those ideas? Like, I don't think, you know.
You know what, guys? Guess what time it is? Guess what time? Take a guess. Quickfire time. I see no one took a guess. I didn't like that.
I was about to say, but I was like,
He's gonna answer anyway.
yeah, let's go, man.
I didn't like. You want to guess, Cuz?
It's Quickfire, cuz.
It's quick.
I'm gonna pull it up on my computer. Be more official. Legs crossed with the socket, everything, bro. Quick fire. You guys ready? You know how this goes. I'm gonna ask a series of questions. A palate cleanser right now. I need you to answer as quickly and honestly as possible. The order is Mitch, then Cuz. I'll participate if you ask me to.
Dog, you're participating.
If you ask me to.
Like,
Anyways, question number 1. Quick fire. Would you rather be friends with Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin?
Peter Griffin.
Why?
I don't know. You just made me laugh more.
who are my options?
Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin?
Homer.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just a Simpsons person.
You know what? My answer is Homer just because, like, yo, Peter's kind of a dickhead still. Like, Peter does fuckery to his friends. I watched him give, like, Quagmire AIDS, bro. I can't have that, my friend.
That's
Still.
crazy.
That's crazy. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah, we're
even
not
think
doing that.
far ahead. That's a lot.
Would you rather be friends with Randy Marsh or Hank Hill?
Who's Randy Marsh?
Stan's dad from South Park.
That's
Oh, hell no.
Randy's sick, bro. What are you talking about?
Randy Marsh. Yeah,
Randy's suspect.
Randy.
You're friends with Randy?
Yeah, Randy's on fuckery still. Hank Hill, he just wants to grill burgers with his propane tanks. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, I can't like Hank is bored in his house.
Yo, he's boring as shit.
He's bored, fam. But yo, Randy's wild, fam. I'm not going to he's too wild. I'm staying with Hank. I'm Hank.
Honestly, I seen the way Hank and his brethren get along, and the man around Mana is still like I could chill with those guys. And growing up, watching the man they drink beer, go, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Fam, you didn't want to eat a propane burger with Hank?
Can't lie, I wanted to drink a beer.
Yeah, but
like,
Hank, if the rest of
all
the
his
man don't
brethren
pull
are-
up,
yeah,
if
fam.
they pull up, then okay. But if I'm just chilling with Hank, bro,
Nigga,
like,
you're part of his friend group. Look how he goes.
You don't
I
know
didn't-
about having a brethren like Boomhauer, fam.
I didn't know that they were all linking up. You just
That's
said
the
him.
ends. He lives on the block.
All right. Change my answer. I'm gonna show him get a burger. Still.
He's actually paging you if you forward.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm getting a burger.
Would you rather be proficient in gardening and agriculture or construction and be a handyman? And this is an end of the world situation.
Agriculture.
Probably yeah. Shit, but then.
I know
I need 2 brethren. I can't lie, I need a brethren.
Yo,
to link
both you
with.
guys need to link
We
up
need to
still.
link
Like,
still. I'm building stuff. Like, I can't be like out here planting in no crib. Like I'm saying, like,
you sleep beside your crops.
yeah, like I'm over here growing things, but yo, I don't live nowhere.
You're a Rasta, bitch.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I'll probably be building cribs, but like, yo, somebody has to be on
But-
standby with the herbs and
Yeah, like-
vegetables. 'Cause,
But
like,
yo, dog,
those are both essential.
you're
Gardening
hungry,
or
though.
handy?
Yeah, I'm gonna be handy.
I'm gonna grow some food. Still.
I'm gonna grow some food. Would you rather only be able to eat Indian food or Somalian food the rest of your life?
Bro, I don't know.
Somalian.
You know what these niggas eat, bro?
Pick one, bro.
I'll just say Somal. I had a steak one time from like a Somalian place. The steak was alright.
I'm going Indian food just because I haven't had like I don't know a memorable Somalian food experience up until this point in my life yet. I'm going
Somalian
Indian
food
food.
slaps.
That's what I hear. Would you rather go skydiving or bungee jump?
That's a idiot.
Why are you trying to say the same thing differently?
Nah,
A lie. That's basically the same
they're
thing.
not the same
fam.
thing, fam.
I'll go skydiving if I have to choose, but both of them are idiot thing.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Nah, bungee jumping, like from where though?
Like a bridge.
Somewhere high and uncomfortable, bro.
Like a bridge.
Nah, I'm gonna go skydiving still.
I'm going skydiving too. Would you rather go on a deep submarine ride or a rocket ship ride, but you come back safely? 20 days.
20 days
Holy.
a mad thing.
Space or undersea?
I'm going to space.
Space.
Yeah, underwater might be scarier.
It just
Yeah,
sounds scary, bro.
Fam, I'm gonna be up there floating, fam.
Yeah,
I'm blessed.
I'll go up there and float.
Would you rather become a vampire or a werewolf?
Vampire.
Like, am I full time or I get to transform back? Like, wow.
Nah. It's full time. Well, like,
Full time?
yeah.
That's an idiot thing. I'll be a vampire. At least I'm still kind of a person. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna run
like-
around looking like a dog. Bro, that's too much.
All the vampires are gallus.
Yeah, but yeah. No. I
Freaks come out at night, fam.
Like-
I'm outside.
so yeah, you
Freaky
cannot
out
enter a room without being invited. You
I'm
cannot
getting
ever
in.
go see the sunlight. No garlic, so madam can't have seasoned
I'm Blade. Are you crazy? Touching the road, fam.
food. We didn't say half vampire, bro. Don't do this, bro. You're one of them pasty white vampires, B.
That can never.
How are
be.
we pasty and white?
I'm
now,
Blade.
Because you guys don't get no
But
sun.
I can't be Blade though.
No,
Yo,
then
that's
he's half.
dramatic. How am I white all of a sudden?
You're pasty too, bro.
Okay, so
That's
I gotta
not
get.
even how I would look without sun. That doesn't make sense.
So I'm gonna touch road in the evening.
You didn't even think of it.
I'm gonna touch road in the evening, and I gotta be invited into your crib. I'm getting into the crib.
The other ones, you're a full-time dog, literally.
Yeah.
Like, fam, I'm a vampire.
You also drink blood. Hey, you suck beer and neck.
Fam, why you make
Fam,
it like that?
gal
Bro? This
them
is your
neck.
example, bro. You
It's like, you know, you
This guy
guys
trying to
chose,
put like I'm
you
just out
guys
here.
chose the vampire life, bro. Like,
Fabs, I'm sorry, but like he got them's neck, fam. I'm not
I lied.
that's what
Yo, this guy's acting like I'm just thirsty like that. Like, yo, what the
Yeah, that's too much, bro.
I don't know, man. I might go werewolf just because I don't know. You guys are vampires. I don't link up,
You're
bro.
just a dog all the time. Like, where are you welcome, fam? And you're scary. You walk.
You know you just trying to kill. That's it. You just
Like,
got some.
nobody wants
Nah, but
you
I
around.
feel like I can keep my dreads. Like it'll be
saying
sick.
you're
So you're so dreaded.
saying you're out here.
Rasta Wolf,
You're out here
Bridget.
moving like Teen Wolf.
Oh, Tommy Dawkins.
Yeah, you're out here moving
that's
like
Big
Teen
Wolf
Wolf.
on campus, bro. Big Wolf on. Would you rather work Uber Eats or Uber?
Uber Eats.
Why?
Can't nobody drunk in my car throwing up.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, probably Uber Eats. I don't like people behind me.
Yeah, I want people in my way.
I'm gonna do. What's the sick Uber?
Uber Premium Plus. Or
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Uber Black. If my car still qualifies, it's 2014, but it's nice. I'm gonna do Uber Black.
Man, your car has to be 7 years.
Why you gotta talk to people like that?
You asked the question.
I didn't.
No, you made a statement.
Fuck.
And I answered you.
Yeah, I didn't ask.
Yeah, but I answered you.
Yo, it was crazy.
You have the info now.
I'm moving on.
Yeah.
If you can travel back in time to live in a period of life right now at your big age,
big.
what period of time would you go back to?
So I go back with the same knowledge type of thing.
Right now, big age.
Oh.
It's a lot of knowledge to go back with.
I'll probably do like my last year of high school. And then I'll probably just play sports.
You're
heavy.
boring. What about you?
Yo, man said, bun your back in time.
I lie.
Yo, shit. I'm going back to the days when Christmas was fun. I'm going back to my childhood.
Oh, you're going back.
I'm going back when I was playing Super Nintendo and Sega and shit.
I'm going like
far
the
as hell.
70s or something, bro. I'm gonna do
You
something.
said in your life.
Yeah, big age right now. You're 29 years old.
So you're going back like X.
Going,
Oh,
I'm
I
going
thought you
to-
meant go
X is
back
going
in
back
time
like
in your
Prince, eh?
life.
No,
not
no,
go
no.
back to any time. I thought it was in
No,
your
no.
life. That's why I said high school. Like I was like, all right, fuck
I was
it.
like, you're
I'm gonna just
bored.
redo that shit real quick with all
X
my
is going
info.
back-
You know?
That's mysterious, fam.
I'm
Why?
going to the 70s.
Oh, back to
Because he
odd
wants to go
time.
back in his
Okay.
Yeah, at
psychedelic.
this
So
age.
as me, just go back to odd time. Because
Yeah.
when you specified age, I thought you meant in my life.
No, I mean you're a big age.
Oh.
This guy's going to the drug 70s.
Yo, bro, chill out, fam. Why you over there trying to make sure? Yo,
Yeah,
fam,
yeah,
you
I
want to do
was gonna do
psychedelic?
X is going to Vietnam saucy.
Yo, bro, what's wrong with Cuz?
Drinking sake on the first plane.
It's crazy.
Bear
So
opium over there.
I'll
Yo,
probably
fam, chill out. Chill out, Cuz. Cuz is over here.
On the long pipe.
Oh, this guy's cooking me.
Yeah, I don't know. I might go back to the 80s. But you go back too far and people don't like us, eh?
You have to go where it's
I
You
know,
have
I
to tread
know.
lightly on these
I
ones,
know.
bro.
You know what? The 80s is a good
As
time.
soon as you
still.
get out the time machine, fam, realize you're not welcome.
I feel
here,
like if
fam.
I-
Better
if
get
I-
back in there.
Like right now, if I were to skip back 29, I'm in the 70s. I'm skanking around heavy. By the time the 80s come, I'm tired from the 70s, but yo, I'm gone and sick in the 80s because I'm still here, bro. I'll be like, 30, in my 30s, 40s, some shit like that. Yeah, I'll be like 39 by the time the 80s come around. I'm gonna be a
probably
sick
pick
man,
the
fam.
80s.
Chest out, fam. Hair, everything.
That's crazy.
Fro, these dreads, fro.
looking like Stretch, for real.
Fro and chest hair.
And gold chains, herringbone.
Herringbone's crazy.
Yeah,
Bell bottom flared out.
come on.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You
I'm
have
ready.
The baddest bell bottoms, bro. I know you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Walking in the place like,
That shit's
Same
crazy.
glasses, eh?
yo, I can't lie. You might pull up looking like the Migos when they were talking to Act.
This guy's gonna be roller skating and shit.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
bouncing,
Yeah,
cuz.
he's definitely one of those guys.
Oh, man.
Halloween outfits for the comments.
Nah, that's
Moving
crazy.
forward. Yo, in the sake of mental health, because mental health week, would you rather be 3'8" or have Tourette's?
I'm gonna take that Tourette's, bro. 'Cause that's everybody else's problem. 3'8". Fuck are we talking about, bro?
Sorry. Cuz 3'8"
Mm-hmm.
or have Tourette's?
Tourette's, nigga. Tourette's.
Oh, you're not even really. You rather have Tourette's than 3'8"?
Fam, I'm not gonna lie. 3'8", I'm gonna be Tourette's on people anyway. So it's like, you're not gonna. You're not taking me no.
3'8" is not a healthy height for a grown man.
You're taking me serious?
No, but like,
No.
don't ask me that.
What do you mean? So I don't get the same respect, right? So let me just have Tourette's, fam. No, fam.
Yeah, 3'8" is crazy for real.
I guess Tourette's it is. Tourette's it is. All right, well, that's my palate cleanse. That's Quickfyre for the Mandem. How do you guys feel? Do you guys have anything you would like to add? Ask the Mandem. Ask now or forever hold your peace.
Let me see, bro.
Bare pieces being held. No
Yeah, bare
diddy.
piece. Bare piece.
I know. It's dramatic. You got some?
We staying on mental health.
Yo, move on, fam. If you want done, you're fam. Tourette's, we already know.
I wouldn't even mind moving on still.
We cleanse the palate.
I got just a random one.
All right, cuz. Drop it on
It
him.
might have something to do with mental health because you might have a problem.
Drop it on
Madam
him.
ever had a stalker?
Nah.
That's a weird question. Stalker? No, I've had a girl that really liked me and she like stalk-ished me. But like she wasn't like, I don't know, like I don't think she was like she even had a picture of me that I didn't send to nobody on her screen like as her screensaver or like not her screen, like her phone screen, you know what I mean? And
That's a lot, for real.
yeah, she used to
How- Especially you're
How'd
not
that
even
happen? Like, how'd you
claiming
see
her.
that though?
That's crazy.
Like, did she show you that, or like, did you just come across it?
I think she sent me a screenshot one time on Instagram or some shit. Like, look, I like this picture and it's her phone screen. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I like we didn't even follow each other at this point in life. And like, yeah, it's mental health is a serious thing, man. And like the whole stalking notion, it's an uncomfortable thing that I don't know. It was weird. I think as men, you're almost not even allowed to be like, oh, I have a female stalker. Like they don't believe you. Like it's weird. Like, you know, like it's like taboo. It's like a man. It's like in that same realm where if like men can't be raped by women, like you know,
That's
because
just
you're
a lot less likely.
and it's just because the power dynamic socially, it's like, bro, you like how can a woman cause
It's very unlikely that you're gonna be threatened by a woman, you
right?
know?
But it happens. It happens.
It does. A 1-2.
Have you ever
But-
been stalked?
Nah.
Like stalked is an aggressive word. Like they're
Yeah.
waiting for you. No, that's crazy. I had someone just like me a lot, and it was uncomfortable.
So, What would that like? But
What does that
that's
mean?
not stalker-ish. I guess that's stalker-ish.
No, stalking would be like like they're waiting for you. They're stalking you.
Yeah, like you're like prey.
Yeah.
Like they're just following you around, waiting for their moment, bro.
Yeah. You ever watch
Lurking
it?
in
You
the
ever watch you?
shadows.
The show you?
Yeah. That's
He
crazy.
stalks them.
But he's stalking them to kill them.
No, but he wants to capture them.
That's
He
crazy.
doesn't even want to kill them. He wants to love them in a boxing thing, bro. But that's stalking. Girls just liking you a lot and going mud. That's not stalking.
But apparently, a lot of girls like that show.
What does it have? Yeah, like it's already. I watched it. Joe's a
But if
mud.
how he's moving, is that a likable thing to like? Is that a likable thing?
Yeah, you know what? I have you watched the show?
I've watched a couple episodes and it's like
No,
I
but
don't.
have
Not
you watched
the show. Not the
Okay,
show.
that's my question. That's my question was, have you watched the show? I've watched the show. Like I'm caught up. I'm not gonna
Okay.
hold you. And like there are likable qualities to the character, and I think there are relatable qualities to the character that I think everybody on some kind of broad spectrum can identify or relate with. This is what makes him like likable or understandable to a certain extent. Obviously, he's mud and it goes extreme, but like there's an aspect of like realisticness that everyone kind of thinks. Like we've all stalked someone's Instagram profile. We've all stalked someone's profile before. Well, we never seen them before, but like, yo, you know, you've done a little research and you know this person before even meeting them. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if you have or not, but I've seen somebody, I'm like, oh, who's this? Boom, boom, boom. You see something, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then when you meet these persons, you gotta act like you don't even know who they are. You gotta play that game. You know what I mean? Anyhow, it's not like normal shit. And if you guys are just perfect in the world, then like my apologies. But like I think a lot of people relate to these kind of things or scenarios.
I just like give me an example. Like what's a likable thing that he does that like a woman would like?
I see your question is flawed. You can't say that a woman would like.
Like women that women like what okay, you're like, oh,
I think that the nature and the curiosity of like even stalking people. You know how women will stalk your entire social media profiles
okay.
to understand you and like do their investigative work.
So
You never
when-
seen those memes where it's like women are detectives and Ray when they're trying to find something. That's exact same this exact same concept.
Or you think that's some stalker shit when the got them are investigating?
I don't think it's
you?
stalker. No, I don't think it's stalking. I think it's like they're not looking at anything you didn't put out. Everything they're looking at, you've put out into the public. So them reviewing your profile or looking into what you have, like doing research, I don't.
They're doing
claim
their
that as-
homework.
yeah, I don't claim that as stalking. It's like if they were seeking information that you had not made accessible, and you would have to go and violate in order to acquire that information or whatever it may be, that is more in alignment with stalking. But
Yeah.
public information that you put out there, just because they're paying attention, does not mean they're stalking you.
Yeah, I agree with that shit.
You get what I'm saying? That's what Joe was doing in the show. Everything he would know about these women, they've put out into their public profile. It's just a means of who's paying attention. And so don't get me wrong, he's also stalked them and followed them, saw their patterns of behavior and things like that. But the element of realism, the attainable aspect of what he was doing, like looking at someone's Facebook, looking at someone's Instagram, looking at their clicking the person they're in a relationship with, looking at them, looking at before they're in a relationship. Like you can just kind of chronologically see the events of a person's life when you go through their accounts. And so I don't think that, like I said, paying attention is stalking or doing your research is like people don't like it. Hence we use the term, why are you creeping on me? Because creep is a negative connotation. But like, why is it out there then? Should I only be allowed to see this stuff when you put it out, when it's out there forever?
Do you think stalking would make a difference if the person's attractive?
What does that mean?
Like if a good looking
So if a Guanin thing was
yeah,
stalking,
it's stalking you.
nah, if you made me uncomfortable, you made me uncomfortable. Doesn't matter about your appearance. Like you can still be mentally and vibrationally uncomfortable to be around. And the way you navigate our interactions make me uncomfortable. No, I don't think that matters.
Okay, just a question.
What do you feel?
Nah, I feel the same way.
Like I'm not desperate
if I
that
feel
I
like
need
you're
a good.
stalking me, then
That's
like,
weird.
Yo, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable.
And like, even if you look good, like, yo, this is gonna cause a problem. Like, what the fuck? Like, imagine she just popping up on you at places. You at the grocery store, she just pops up in aisle 4. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing here? Go home. Like, the hell? Like,
Thought you would be here.
Why? Like, that's weird. You know, now I'm concerned. Like, yo, like, I would feel like this is gonna go down a bad path.
So hold on.
Bro.
It related, and like it's even in related to what I was saying. What if she shows up at the coffee shop or somewhere that you frequent because you post it, and she knows this is somewhere you frequent because you continually post it.
And she just showed up by herself.
No, she showed up with the intention of
When
I
I say by herself, I mean on her own. Like,
yes.
and we already know each other. Like, we're in contact and shit.
Yes.
Am I seeing this woman?
No.
So this is just a girl that follows me and she's trying to link up with, man.
She just loves you and follows you.
How often does she do this? Did this happen one time?
She's been doing it for like a month. You didn't even notice because she's been just sitting there looking at you.
What the fuck? And then now I figure out that she's been doing this.
Yeah.
Yo, you're weird still. Like, why didn't you say something? Yo, the first time you did it, like, yo, okay, you're obviously taking action. You want to talk to man.
So, yo.
Why didn't you talk to man? What are you doing? Like, you're just there observing. Yo, all Wagwan, you have to get away from me still.
Are you flattered at all?
I'm concerned. The first time would be flattering, like a lot. It would be a little bit concerned, a little bit. Like, because, yo, women don't generally pursue men in that fashion. So because it's so out of the ordinary, I'd be like, yo, you really just followed it to the coffee shop because you knew I'd be here from Instagram?
Weird.
Okay, whatever. Like, you know, the first time. She only gets to blind the first time. If I realize, like, yo, you're the same person I was in the corner, like, every week or, like, whatever, and, like, only now are you, like, saying something after, like, maybe, like 5 times you see me, yo, you're crazy. I don't want to talk to you. I'm not flattered. I'm worried.
What if she's whining?
see what I'm saying? It might make a difference.
No, yo, I would.
Girl in the corner?
I would like the opportunist in me would like the opportunity, but yo, fam, I would still have to question, like, yo, so you just sat there and didn't say nothing? You're just preing me, like, and like, how did I discover this? Like, I just turn over and I just see the bitch just staring at you. Yo, and you been doing this?
Man, am I still out?
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Because it's taking it down.
Because buddy, the first time
this guy didn't say no yet, fam. This guy is like trying to find the reason to say no. He's like, you're just there looking at me, but you didn't say nothing.
Come
fam.
try to so yo, you just keep coming here and not saying nothing.
He's trying to say, yo, come talk to me. Like,
I don't know.
I'm here.
I don't know, fam. Because yo, she might be crazy. Like, why didn't she just say something?
But you're still trying to test the waters.
Like, is she nervous or something?
She's doing the girl flirt. She's trying to manifest you.
It's a lot, though. You just been coming here every week.
She's manifesting you.
You're taking it down, fam.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll try a thing still. Like, I'll probably, like, you know, I'll take her number, but, like, I will be suspicious because it's weird, bro. That's out of the ordinary. Like, that's... Like, what's the odds she likes me that much? She could just be crazy, bro.
Okay, you know, put it like this.
Because that sounds crazy.
Hypothetical. You meet her. Have a great interaction. You have no idea she's privy or has done research or extensive homework on you. You go on a date with this woman. Things are good. She's watched every episode of your podcast and everything you've ever said online and knows your verdicts on your perspectives on things word for fucking
Yo,
word.
my boy is...
That's like it's not crazy.
He's flattered, you know. He's flattered, fam.
Yo, I'm somewhat flattered, but like because it's so out of the ordinary, I'm like, yo, is something wrong with her? Like,
she's
like, yo, this sounds cool and all, but like, bitch, like
those other 2 guys on the
podcast. I have a lot of episodes. You know what I'm saying? I don't even watch every episode. Like, holy, you watched every one, eh?
Yeah.
You know you're flattered.
I'm flattered and concerned. It's both. It's both. Because naturally, yeah, that does feel good. Like, you rate me that much. Yeah,
so,
like, I'm a guy.
On your 4th date, she shows up wearing a shirt with a picture of you on it.
Yeah, okay. She's out of her fucking mind.
She rates you, though.
I've been knowing she was crazy. This is why I didn't want to do this in the first fucking place. And, yo, this is the day where it has to end because you lost your mind. Yeah, nah.
So, yo, cuz, you heard the scenario.
This is crazy.
How good do you think the sex would be with her? She shows up with a shirt with a picture of your face on it.
Oh no, fam! It's
probably excellent.
It's scary good sex.
It's fucking excellent.
It's scary. It's scary good sex.
Because yo, fam, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something about being a man, fam. Yo, anything goes. And when you know anything goes, it's lit, fam. Even if you don't even want to take all the options. Even if there's more on the menu than you want, fam. You're like, yo, this is the menu right now?
Yeah, but yo, the scariest thing is the after sex. That's when shit gets spooky.
I told you this bitch was crazy.
Bro, I told myself this. I told myself, and I still
had to see it through, though.
Yeah. I still called the man and said I did that, but yo, it's time to get out of here.
No. I'm fucking with her until she shows up with a t-shirt with my face on it. That's the day, like, yo, we have to break this off. because you'll kill somebody in their sleep. I
She
don't
can't.
trust
You can't sleep around her.
You can't.
You can't sleep.
You mean too much to her, fam. Like, I don't even want to mean that much to somebody still.
You go through her purse and you find she's taking hair from your hairbrush.
Fam, stop this. She was already crazy from the picture.
Okay, I just wondering.
Like, it doesn't get much
It's crazy
worse.
how she showed up at the crib with a picture and you're like, yo, just reach in, bro, for somebody sees you.
Yo, this guy's here.
Reach in for somebody sees you, yo.
You're trying to put me against the wall. sis.
You're crazy,
You're putting me into a corner, fam. I see this, bro. Show up at my crib with a shirt with my face on it. Yes, you're invited inside. Yes, you are. I'm sorry, but I'm not saying no right now. Your energy's very high. And like I said, anything goes when we get
He feels
inside.
appreciated today.
You know what's
Fam.
crazy? Okay, what if Super Guanin Ting shows up at your crib? You never met her. Picture, like, same shirt. Best 3 pictures of you on the internet. She has them on the shirt. Talk about honesty, like.
He's loose, man. He's loose.
She said, "Don't ask me how I got your address."
Yeah, how'd you like?
I've been.
No, that one down because I don't
But
know
she's
you when you
Guanin.
showed
Are
up
you
at my
invited?
crib.
But-
No. How the fuck did you find out where I live?
Her
I'm
aunt works at
concerned
the
you
post
can't come
office.
inside.
Her aunt works at the post office.
That's
She
illegal,
knows-
fam.
Yeah, but yo, she's breaking. She knows,
I need a thorough explanation of how you found this location, bro.
She works at the post office. Broke code.
Sean knocked on
She's
the door,
thick.
but she didn't even call you.
She's wearing a shirt with your face on it, nothing else under. You inviting her inside?
Come inside, man.
Okay.
Then she hits you with the. She all slaps you with your govy too.
Well, she has my fucking mail and my address and everything. She knows my name, you know?
Yeah. She's hitting
She
you.
hit you with the
those, bro.
govy. She all brought your Amazon package.
Yeah. It is wild though. 'Cause, hold on, my real name's not even on the
crazy
internet.
how
So like
this is
even that
loose.
nah, I don't know.
Bro, you let her in already.
Yeah, I did let her in already. I'm compromised.
You're
still.
already loose, bro. She's in the
I'm
crib,
compromised, yeah.
half naked.
Are you
Yeah,
seeing
I'm
it through?
compromised.
She's in the crib.
She's already in the crib half naked. I'm seeing it through. But like, yo, now that I go back on it, because yo, my
He's
real
loose.
name is not on the internet.
He's loose. He's gonna be over there thinking about the
So
whole
even
time.
even the Canada posting doesn't even add up.
He's
Like,
over
now
there
I'm
like-
thinking of it. Like, bitch, how did you like still my name's not even
Guys over
there.
here like, God, is that bitch Nardwar? Like, how do like,
But he let her in though. She won, fam.
yeah.
She could have been a vampire.
This man, this man.
Find out the hard way, I guess.
Yo, your hip show. You're gonna suck my neck or reach, bro.
Yo, that's funny as hell, bro.
Yo, see how man just killed themselves, bro? She's like, yo, she's a crazy. She's crazy.
All you gotta do is be half Guan and show up at this nigga's door with a picture of a shirt on him.
Bare appreciation. He's dead. He's dead.
Nah.
Picture of
That
him on the
one's
shirt,
crazy.
sorry.
The bitch that knows me shows up with the shirt with my face on it. I'm not like, she can come inside. I know I have to break up with her though. Like, I know that this is not
You're
okay.
together though.
Like, whatever situation we have, it has
That
to
was
end.
quick.
That's what I mean. Like, this can't continue. She's crazy. But yo, today you could come inside still. 'Cause,
You know what's crazy?
yeah, we're doing
The
this.
man
today.
might have to make merch with our faces on it. For girls only.
To see who really rates the madam.
You have to.
That's crazy. Who
Oh,
sells more
that's
shirts?
crazy. Who sells more shirts is crazy.
Well, we know
A
who
man just buys his own shirts on the low. Devious way. Scandalous.
and he hands
Shows
them
up
out.
wearing-
That's crazy.
She hands them all that done that square.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's wild.
I don't want homeless people.
Bunch of crackheads with your fucking.
I can't have,
your-
like
your
my
face on their
representation
shirt?
can't be like
my
that.
representation. You
Like,
have to,
the
you have
only
to hit
people
them
wearing
with
my
this
shirts
one,
are
fam.
crackheads. It's
Bro,
crazy.
this is the shirt that goes out.
This
for
guy's the most
everybody,
popular
fam.
guy in the
Yeah,
trap,
That
fam.
shirt, fam. That shirt will sell still.
That's crazy.
That shirt will sell.
I think so too. We also got to make a Charles shirt. I'm just saying. It's the reason we're here.
Bro, we get it, fam. Big up, Charles.
Does
guy
anybody
just
have
threw
any
that in
final
there.
questions or sentiments that we'd like to get off our chests? And like, yo, I'm done. If you had a one
Off
quick
our chests? No. Not really too much.
Off our justices.
chesticles, nigga.
Yo, we're wrapping up just now, no?
Just now, but yo, fam, get something now, fam.
So yo, before you make me like a final sentiment, like yo, can you define happiness for,
Bro,
for the audience?
asking me a different question, bro. I mean, define.
He's not happy enough to define
It's
it.
a mental health fucking week, fam. Like, how would you
I
define
thought he
happiness?
said, man, something quick, man. I said, yo, define
How
happiness.
long is it gonna take,
That's how you
fam?
know
What
you're
what
smart,
would-
fam.
Yeah, what
That's
makes
crazy.
you happy, bro?
You have to
What do you think
Cause-
people need to be happy, bro?
I think.
Give me
okay.
like 3 things. Don't
I
gotta
got
be
you. I
long
got
and
you. I
drawn
got-
out.
No. You asked me. Oh, let's define happiness now. Okay, well,
in this
don't-
dimension.
no.
Yeah,
You
if they're
wanna
not
be-
doing mushrooms.
Don't do it. It's your loss. Anyways, if you want to be happy, you got to do that critical reflective work. Find out what your purpose is. Once you find your purposes, make sure you act on your highest passions. In order to act on your highest passions, you must go deep within thyself. When I do that, you'll get the most and the juiciest experience out of life. And I guarantee you, you'll vibrationally attract everything you can dream and wish for. That's happiness.
So what's your purpose and passion?
Right now, is to spread the message to the people that change the world for the better. Let them know. Lead by example. Live by example. I'm not perfect, but I'm always trying. Uncommon sense. Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. I agree, man.
No, don't do that. What's happiness, nigga?
What's happiness for me?
Yeah.
You didn't think of those words that I said.
Nah. Honestly, it's self-awareness. Just whatever makes you feel happy and become the better version of you. So you can give the better version of yourself to somebody else.
Nah, fam. Sorry. Can I be a dick?
What up?
How you gonna say happiness is what makes you happy? Like, bro, you can't do that, fam. What
It's
is
self-awareness,
happiness,
fam.
bro?
It's
What is it? Quantify it.
I don't know. I'm still trying to be happy.
Like,
I'm still searching.
To be continued.
Yeah, I'm still on my verge for happiness. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I'm trying to get there. I'm happier than I was. You know, there was a point where I wasn't as happy. So I'm getting there.
Can we get a snap for cuz?
It's not for myself. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
Over there. What's happiness, man?
Happiness, shit. I feel like, I don't know, you probably need a couple things in order to be happy, but they're not too crazy. Like, and you can have different amounts of each, you know? So maybe good relationship with your friends, good relationship with family, at least one significant other. Some mans need a couple, you know what I mean? But I'm going to say at least one.
Real bad man.
See what I'm saying? You need something that you pursue on a regular basis. Even if it's just for fun, even if it's just, like I said, like you just play some sports, but you enjoy that shit and you do it on a regular basis, something you can count on, you know? And some amount of money still. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You don't gotta
Get you some
be, you don't gotta be rich, but yo, fam, if you
gotta have some fun.
yeah, bro. Like, are your bills paid? You know, can you buy a pair of shoes at the end of the month, make yourself smile? You know what I'm saying? Like we are comfortable. You don't have to be rich, but are you comfortable realistically? Do you worry about money? If not, yo, you're doing a lot for yourself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, time with friends, family, at least one significant other, something that you just enjoy for the sake of enjoyment, something to pursue and build on. And, yo, your bills paid.
Not gonna lie. Make sure you wake up every morning. You like the person you see in that mirror, and don't stop working on yourself until you do. And guess what? If you're doing well and you're comfortable financially, you got some extra money. Don't be afraid to subscribe to Patreon for bonus content. Like and subscribe on Common Sense. Anyways, this is your boy X, RIPMX on everything social,
Castro Nero 88 on Instagram.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
and we are on Common Sense. Like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications every time we drop. Peace.
Yes, sir.